we start?
All right, welcome back to Wardle's World. We got co-host Kevin Diamond back again, and today we're with Marcus Anderson.
Thanks for having me.
Okay,
There.
to kick things off, let's see. Hot topic. Marcus, what would you say is the best way to ask a girl out on a date?
Just in person or over text?
Which is best?
I mean, both work. I mean, either way, they both work. You just gotta,
Okay, well, then in-person example.
well, Jacob, should we do a little role play here?
Sure.
Do you want to try, or do you want me to go? Show you.
What do you want?
I'll ask you out.
Okay.
I'll ask you out in person and then over the phone. Because over the phone's pretty easy. Because they're not going to see you in person. So it's like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Give me a situation.
All right. You're walking through the store, and you see her
Is this a girl you see like on the daily, weekly, monthly?
random girl. You've never seen her in your life. She's looking at pillowcases.
Okay.
She looks really confused.
Okay. She by herself?
Nope. She's got her friend. Her fat friend.
Mm.
She's a talker too.
Her fat friend?
Her fat friend's a talker.
That's rough. Okay. Put me in a difficult situation. Personally, and she's like, what is she? Like out of 10?
Like probably like 8.5.
Really?
8.5.
Um, maybe do a few walk-bys through the aisle just to double check. Okay, you gotta make sure you know what you're walking up to.
Okay.
And make sure you're walking up to the right one, of course. Unless you have different values and standards for how big you want your woman. If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. So, but walk up to them, say, "How you ladies doing? You guys find everything all right?" Act like you're an employee,
Yeah.
but really, and then you just jump straight to the point, like, "Hey, I thought your friend," to the fat girl, because her friend's like gorgeous and she's maybe not your type. So I thought your friend was gorgeous, and I was wondering if I could get your Instagram, because usually every girl's gonna give you your Instagram. They'll never really give you a Snapchat or number because it's a little too personal for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it comes down to it, and I don't know, I feel like you can kind of feel like the energy in the air
If they're feeling it.
if they're feeling it too. If not, she's like, no, then walk away. Be like, all right, well, you guys have a lovely day.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people in like high schoolers and stuff in today's world, they all get sad about rejection and stuff, which just sucks in the moment. But it's just like, look on the bright side. Like, that was my first time I've ever done that, and then move on to bigger and better things, bigger and better people,
Yeah.
or more beautiful, not bigger, but
Yeah.
But if I'm going up to Jacob and I see Jacob, or what's your girl name?
Jaquivius.
Dude, that's crazy.
Girl name?
Jaquavius. All right. So if I see Jaquavius in an aisle, walk up. You're looking at pillowcases.
Oh, look at this pillowcase.
Yeah. So maybe like act like you're shopping for pillowcases as well.
Me?
Yeah. And then like let's say she like reaches for the.
I'm the fat friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's say she's reaching for one. You reach for the same one too. Like you guys are reaching in the shelf for the same one. Like, oh,
Reaching.
you guys low key like touch hands maybe a
Oh,
little bit.
look at this one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, and be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. Like, you can have that or whatever. And then she's like, little awkward conversation. Yeah. And then I'll be like, how was your guys' day today?
Good.
It's good. It's good. You guys just shopping for the day or?
Just for pillowcases.
I'm her best friend.
Yeah, because that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna interrupt and be like, "I want some attention too, right?"
Okay.
So, and be like, "Oh, I just thought like you were super gorgeous, and I thought like I'd come up and maybe get your number or your Snapchat or something." Uh, see, if she does that, then
It's
like,
too easy.
perfect. Well, I'd love to like get to know you better and like,
Yeah.
and then the last thing you do is you say your name. So then, like you never introduce yourself first, because I don't know why. Because like girls like the attention of like, oh, I want them to know me or something. Not all girls are like that, but some are. And I feel like you can get that energy off them right when you see them. So get their name last, compliment them like their shoes, or even though you might not like them or something, just give them a compliment. And then walk away all nonchalant and act like you own the store. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Feel the energy. If it's not there, then it's not there. But
Yeah.
always worth a shot. And then what I've learned over the summer is I've just been taking girls out on dates and stuff, get to know people, build relationships, and I don't know. It was all over. So it was all on either like message or Snapchat or Instagram. But you just send a simple DM or something, and if you guys had a connection somehow, like whether it was like the gym or like you seen her once or twice around somewhere, you can make that connection and be like, hey, like I've seen you like around here or something. And I just wanted to let you know that you're like super cute. I'm like, I was wondering if I could get to know you better and take you out sometime. She doesn't text back. She doesn't text back. No, I have a boyfriend. That's all right.
Yeah.
Don't be too scared about rejection. Just move on. Live and learn.
Okay.
Good stuff.
What's your guys' girl situation been like, Jacob? Throughout this senior high school so far.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Should we share each other's so it's more like honest? You want me to share yours?
No. Have Jacob share his, and then you can share.
Are you gonna share yours? You know, it's pretty good, man.
I think mine's been good. Me and Kevin were trying to do some double dates, and so yeah, I just DM'd a random girl I followed. Or Kevin got me her number, which I think makes it weirder because I just hit her up out of the blue.
That's all right.
But she said yes, and then we went. That's really it, but it was good.
Did
And
you
we're
guys
like,
end up doing that double date?
yeah,
What did you guys do?
which went bowling.
And then what'd you do after that?
Just went home.
Really? See, that's the problem. It's like everyone does one thing, and then they take him home.
Well,
I just followed my date inside.
we were gonna. I think we were gonna.
wait. Like creepily or like
No.
low-key, like give some like backstory to that. You followed your date inside.
Well, we were just pretty chill. We were kind of talking, and so I don't know. I just would be at her house all the time. So she was like, "Yeah, like you can come over after if you want."
Oh, so
I was
she
like,
invited you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you should have said that. But that's funny. What about you? Did you go inside too?
No, so we were going to. We were gonna get ice cream, but I guess she had to be home before we left bowling, so I had to really get home fast.
She had a curfew.
Yeah, but she didn't tell me, so. Well, she made it up. You never
Should
know.
have asked her.
You never know.
Sometimes. What's your guys' is like?
Well, I asked the mom, and the mom was like, "Just bring her home alive. That's all I care about." So I was like, "All right."
Word. I like that.
But yeah, I don't know. We talk a little bit, say hi every time I see her. I might ask her out again. We'll see.
Wait, why'd you do that reaction?
And I just like that. I like that. I like that you said that.
It's not bad, you know.
You're not gonna say anything about the other girl that we're trying to get you with.
So there's
The
multiple.
old girl. The old girl. What if either? Then that's fine. Then they know.
You don't have to point out names.
There's this other girl that I liked, but I don't know. I was always like scared to ask her out. I don't know how much I should expose myself, but I followed her to her car a couple times and
Bro, that's
out of our
crazy.
class, and then I dipped. Um,
Sure. He's at the gym, and I just got home from the gym, and he goes, "Bro, she's here."
At
And
the
so I,
gym.
and so I go, "Okay, I'm on my way," because I was like, "Bro, wingman moment." So I head over, and I just hit the gym again with him, and we go to every single machine right by her. Every time she moves, we would go with her, and we would get the machine.
Oh, shiz.
And then she left, and then so we left,
it's pretty awkward.
and nothing happened. I was like, "Yo, say hi to her when she walks by," and he just turns away. But it's okay.
You should
'Cause
ask
he's a lot
like
better by now.
how many sets do you have left? Like,
Are you using this?
are you using this? Do you need a
Yes.
spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just funny. But yeah, we're getting a lot better at girls and stuff.
That's good. It's really good.
Kevin set me up with her, I guess. We haven't,
Kevin's a W wingman, huh?
yeah, we haven't done it yet, but he's like, "Hey, do you want to go on a date with one of my friends?" She's like, "Is it the guy you go to the gym with?" And he's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Sure."
Wow.
It's my fits. But you should hear about the two-manosaurus me and Kevin went on.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
We went to Walmart. We weren't even really planning on getting girls early. I was just kind of like, yo.
Walmart.
It
Little
was like a
Walmart trip.
It was like a Saturday night, and we were gonna go bowling, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop at Walmart real quick though.
Mm.
I was like, okay. So we go, and then there's these two girls. We're walking on our way out because we didn't even bring any money. Yeah, we just they don't take Apple Pay at Walmart for some reason. And yeah, there's these two girls, and they're walking by me, and we kind of look I make eye contact with them, and they smile at me, and I was like, hey, you guys are really pretty. And then like, oh my gosh, thank you, but we just kind of kept walking.
Yeah.
And then we were like, bro, we gotta go back. And so we circle back around. We do a little walk by, and then I see her do this dance move. One of the girls from
I think you should show the dance.
show the dance.
Yeah.
She was just going like this. With that, and did the hand thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I did it back, and her friend started laughing, and then she turned around and she started laughing. So I was like, all right, we're in. We made them laugh. So I start walking up, and they're just like, what are you guys' names? How old are you guys? Yada yada yada. Turns out they just moved from Mesquite, and they're going to one's a hair school and one's a skin doctor. They're going to school for that.
Mm.
But yeah, so we just went shopping with them, and we helped them find their stuff.
Really?
They're both graduated, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, So.
Love
We
that.
graduated. Yeah, and then I was like, hey, can you guys pay for my stuff? I don't got money. I was like, I'll Venmo you back. And they were like, okay, you better Venmo us back, because they were getting the bare minimum stuff, because they're living on their own now. They need to save money.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I paid them back, and then on the way out, I was like, you guys got plans tonight? What are you doing? And they're like, oh, we just gotta go set this stuff up. They were buying air mattresses and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna go bowling if you guys want to go. And they're like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Invitation that fast.
And then the girl's like, well, we should probably find some way to talk. She was like, do you have Snap? I was like, no. She's like, do you want Instagram or just numbers? And I was like, let's just do the phone touch thing. She's like, okay. Did it
Y'all
to her.
touching tips?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, that's what her friend said. Yo, you already want to touch tips? And I was like, yes, sir. And then they kind of just made fun of me because of my name and my contact
Wait,
page.
what is it?
My name?
No, what's the...
My contact photo page is me dressed up as Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, your
right.
name's Kevin Diamond and you're Spider-Man. And I was like, yeah. So, yeah, that was cool. And then,
You guys picked it up, though?
No, they didn't end up showing up. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna text them.
They didn't show up to what?
The bowling.
Really?
Which is fine. We kind of just gave an open invitation. We're like, hey, we'll be here if you want to come show up. But it was already 11 o'clock at that point. So they probably just didn't want to go. But they seemed pretty into us. They seemed pretty into us at the store.
Until Kevin fumbled with the Spider-Man contact photo. That's where they seemed to have lost interest.
Hey, bro, that's Kevin's personality. If they're not gonna dig with it, then they're not for it.
I had to retire though. Actually, I'm too big for this suit. Got to go for Batman now or something. I don't know.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys are kind of supporting each other and going on all these other double dates and stuff. I've never done a double date, so I don't know.
Just only singles. I prefer singles. I don't like usually driving with people, because I feel like I could talk to the
You
girl
have
a
to
lot
make the
better.
conversation.
Yeah. When it's like a double date, I kind of just like blast music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always fun to kind of make conversation with a double date though, like just like funny comments and stuff about each other or whatnot. But
Yeah.
single comments you can get more in depth on like what they like to do and like
Yeah,
more
you can
personal
know them
stuff.
better. Like it's probably
I think like double dates are easier to start out because like you're kind of like terrified and you can just like my first double date, me and my friend really just like talked to each other. Um, but like the date me and Kevin went on with that one girl that we were just talking about, that was probably like the best date I've done, and we all drove separate, so like
Mm,
I feel like we really like connected over like the car ride there.
that's good.
it was pretty good. Car talks are real.
Car talks are real. No, yeah, I definitely like the singles. I prefer the singles way more, just from what I've heard about double dates and stuff. But if you have the right buddy like you two, then I feel like double dates are definitely the way to go. But singles are always fun, get to know them better and stuff. So, but
Agreed. Yeah.
what other questions you got?
You got one? You want me
Sure. Give me a minute. I'm gonna cut right here, so I have as much time as I want. So were you ever scared to like um, cause you were kind of known to Ace for like having all the girls. Were you ever scared to like approach him?
Ace?
Just in
like
general.
in general? I mean, always. There's always that like that nervous that kicks in when you see, even when you see a girl, let alone when you're starting to approach her. But I feel like once you walk away from that conversation, whether it was a success or failure, it's like I have this boost of confidence in myself
Yeah, that's true.
of just like I was like, wow, I can't believe I actually just did that, you know? Like whether you're in or not, but I don't know, I've never I mean, yeah, I've been nervous, but I guess you can't really control. You just gotta
You just do it anyways, and
no regrets. Yeah. How is Ace? You guys been there what, year and a half, too?
I've been too.
Year and almost year and a half ish.
Missing it?
It's definitely got downhill since you and I started working there. Just
Oh yeah,
every person that leaves, it gets worse. Every person that comes,
gets worse.
it's not that bad, but they're just not as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've noticed that when I was working there too.
Yeah.
You guys came in. I feel like Jacob came in at like right when all the cool people left.
Yeah.
You didn't get to meet a lot of the freaking cool people like freaking Evan and some other people, but yeah, you came in at all the time when all the freaking losers and just like all the
Yeah.
maybe not losers, but not really hard workers came in.
Yeah,
So I was
especially
gonna
no,
see
it's,
this.
it's so much worse now. They are so lazy, bro. Like they're on trashes. You remember? There's these two kids, and they're like, bro, you just take as long as you want. And so like the goal is to like have them done by like 4:30.
Yeah.
Like have trashes and bathrooms done. That's what Kaisen was saying, and Joe. I think it was Joe actually. And like these kids are like, yeah, you can literally just take the whole hour and just do whatever you want. You can just stand outside London Garden, and just chill on your phone. And I was like, bro.
They told you that.
Yeah.
And
They're like,
you're like,
yeah.
you know, I've been
And
there
they
like
told like this David guy, he's like some 40, 50-year-old guy that works night shifts. They're like, just telling him, they're like, yeah, you can really just take as long as you want. And they're trying to like train him. It's like, definitely not as hard workers as it used to be. Not as efficient.
well, it's not even that they're hard work. It's also about like that makes me. I hate that so much. Because I mean, I remember kids coming in and out of Ace that just like were just so hard to like teach because they're just playing with their thumbs, sucking their thumbs, just
Yeah.
sticking their thumbs up their butt and stuff. So you guys were pretty easy to kind of coach though. And you guys kind of locked in a little bit to understand everything about like certain materials and
Yeah.
stuff. So that makes it so much easier for everyone else. So then they don't have to hustle around and babysit you guys. And I feel like you guys are definitely doing a lot of babysitting lately. So
Yeah. We definitely pick up
yeah,
some shifts.
do
Yeah.
the
Especially
managers ask you to do a lot?
one of them.
One of them doesn't really do
Yeah.
anything, so we just kind of have to do it if we want to be
Yes.
closed.
So if we have, there's probably like, what would you say, 2 or 3 like not as hard workers there, like kind of thumbsuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more on 3.
So if we're stuck with any of those two, if it's just like us and then there's the 2 other night like floor people,
Yeah.
if it's us 3 and then one of our newer managers, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Thing.
It's gonna be a rough night, but I don't know. It always goes by pretty quick, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I enjoyed working the days, but it definitely affects what people are there.
Yeah.
Because when I got there, I actually had so much fun learning everything and meeting all the new people and stuff. Because they all knew they had like super knowledgeable people about everything. So, and they like actually cared.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's like these kids now, they just don't even care. You know, they just are forced to get a job, get a mom and dad's basement. So, but yeah, I don't know. There's some odd people that work there.
Yeah.
But what are your guys' plans in the future to get out of there and stuff?
You go first.
I recently have been talking to this guy about a job. It's a pretty chill job. You just like put bicycle seats together, but they're talking like 15 an hour, and I just kind of show up whenever I want. So I could just show up like I don't know. I could show up all the time, and just get crazy hours and just grind and make a ton of money.
Yeah, if you guys aren't doing much school, then why not?
Bro.
This what I'm gonna do.
Dude, I actually hope this does really well for you. Like I want this like on the mission. I want to like see an ad for this or something,
Yeah.
bro. Like
We'll see what we can do in 1 year. Should be pretty lit.
yeah. No, that's awesome. No, I've always talked about starting one with like a buddy or something, but never
Well,
did it. So glad
You guys could always hop on this one. You could bring him.
appreciate it. But yeah, glad you actually finally made the setup and everything. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets better. Like I'll probably invest in newer, better mics, and then hopefully limit it so I don't have to have all this stuff. But
No, yeah, for sure.
I feel like you just gotta start.
Start
thinking.
somewhere, yeah. Just keep that grind up, you know. Do it weekly or something, or multiple times a week, or
Mhm.
yeah, it's awesome. But over the summer, so after graduation, I moved up to Ogden area. I was up there framing. You guys remember me telling you about that?
Yeah.
Framed for about 3 months. I don't know if you guys are into like that blue collar work, but it's like it's a life learning skill that you'll never forget, just because it's so impactful. I mean, you have like 10 to 12 hour days, so you have like 50-hour weeks. So I mean, you're doing that every day, weekends off, which is nice, obviously, but it's such an impactful skill that I now know for the rest of my life. So if you guys ever look into blue collar work, then I definitely recommend it. But because I know school's not for everyone, and you guys don't want to spend all that money on school if you don't know what you want to major in and what you want for a career in life. But I mean, it's hard work. You got to work your butt off, you know. But I'd say it's very nice in the end when you have that life skill. Plus, as a high schooler and stuff, and when you guys graduate, I mean, you make bands, so
I could use that. That'd be nice.
yeah, go from broke high schooler because I know Ace doesn't pay anything,
Yeah.
but be nice, especially when you guys aren't working or going to school as much. So I don't know, just find a good paying job.
Yeah.
But you guys are leaving on missions anyways, so it's not super stressful yet.
Yeah. I was gonna say like in between school and my mission, maybe I was looking in like to other jobs that pay like a lot more because I'll have a lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
But I only really have like a month because I graduate in December, and then I just have all of January, and then I'll be in the home MTC like pretty much the start of February. So
Yeah, depending when you get your call. I mean, that's what I kind of base mine off of. Is like, I was like, I'll move back end of August, you know, and there's ups and downs to it. I mean, I got to spend a whole summer with my brother who's gone on a mission before, so that was fun. But I got to miss out on a lot of stuff down here with all my friends and stuff. But I knew like later in life and in the outcome of this summer and stuff that I was gonna be up in life, you know, because I was got this awesome skill set and you know just a earlier start to life than what other kids do. So, but I enjoyed it, so that's awesome though. I'll be excited to see where you guys go.
Yeah.
So we'll have to hop on that Facebook friend or something.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Went by so fast. Summer went by so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels like my brother came home like yesterday or something from his mission. Now I'm already leaving. But it's so surreal when like all your buddies start to leave. And you'll be like one of the first ones to leave, Kevin. So it's like probably it's going to be nice for you because, you know, you won't have to say goodbye to.
Yeah.
You know, and plus you get a head start when you get back too.
That's like the main reason I was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had this buddy that left last year, and he was like pretty much Jacob, but
That was your replacement, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the main reason I was graduating early was because we just had a plan that we were gonna like go to school together and everything.
Yeah.
Which I've never been super sure on school, but he's like locked in on some schools, so I don't know, we'll see. And especially like with Jacob now, we might have some stuff going on, so I don't know. But I was mainly just seeing like if he's already graduated, might as well try and get back around the same time.
Yeah, well, there's one thing that I've seen with my brother's buddies and stuff is that your guys' lives are going to go separate ways.
Yeah.
And you guys can't plan everything out because there's going to be things that come in the mix and separate you guys. Women, school, work, just life. Like, you guys are literally starting life. And it's so crazy because what you do, like, from the beginning is what you're going to do the rest of your life. So, like, that's 60 years or something.
Yeah.
So just, like, kind of have to plan good stuff out. And, I mean, at a young age, you can always try so many new things, which is so awesome. But, yeah, there's no more school or anything, you know, it's literally life. You have to think about your standards and values and how you were raised up in life and, like, what you want your kids to grow up like, who you want to marry, what you want to do for work, and then, like, financial decisions and investments and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's definitely, I think going on a mission is, like, a really good idea because it kind of sets your mind on something that you want to do for the rest of your life. You know, you kind of find your way.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that I've talked to who don't know what they want to do after high school, so they're going on missions, you know. But, I don't know, I mean, I'm not even saying this because I'm going to be a missionary and stuff, but I've already seen, like, building up to the mission, there's already been so many temptations to do things, see things that just, like, that the adversary wants me to do, that I've just had to put away and just never look or talk or think about those things ever again because I know that the things I'm going to do in Madagascar are going to be blessing those people's lives and not just their lives. I'm also serving the Lord and hopefully receive a couple of blessings. So, but I've always heard if you do a good job on the mission, then your wife's going to be hot. So work your butt off.
Amen. Agree with that. Yeah.
But
what about muscles? Let's talk about that.
Muscles?
Let's talk about the gym. Yeah. It's about eating.
Yeah.
You want to show them?
No. No. So, if there's one thing I learned, it was over the summer where I've learned the most, because that's over this past summer is where I've grown so much where I haven't grown before in size and strength. So, over the over high school years of like, I'd say sophomore and junior year, because I didn't start working out seriously till about end of freshman year, but I wasn't super consistent throughout high school like I wish I was. I mean, I'd still go every day, but I wasn't pushing myself.
Yeah.
But I'd say the number one thing is just the ego lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say ego lifting's like over the summer. That's all me and my brother did was just like ego lift. Do 3 or 4 sets, make them all go to failure.
Yeah.
Maybe your first set's your warm up set, but then the rest of the sets go to failure and just ego lift.
Yeah.
Because our body's so young that the muscles are gonna break down easier. So and they're gonna replace faster too. So we have all this testosterone in our body and stuff. So I'd say ego lift is definitely the move.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's funner too.
and it's more fun. Yeah,
Jacob's a heavy ego lifter.
really.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You should hear it.
Tell me about it.
You can hear the ego lifting, bro. I always make fun of him for it.
Hey, that's all right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He likes to slam weights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose though, but
Yeah.
I can't. Well, except for deadlift, I do that on purpose.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. No, I definitely think, especially when you have a gym partner too. I didn't like, because over the years my brother was gone. I kind of worked out with him and another one of my buddies who's on a mission right now too. And while my brother was gone, me and my buddy we never ego lift. We just we were like, let's just do a lot of reps and try to get like fill up.
Yeah.
But that never ended up working because first of all you have to be able to shove your face, drink lots of water if you're taking creatine and stuff.
Yeah.
And I never did that. So I mean, football played a part in it for that, but I mean, working outside all day over the summer and stuff, it take a toll on our body. So we were able to like 100% like use our strength and stuff.
Well, I saw this thing and it was like if you only have 10% left and you give all that 10%, that's 100%. So
It's true.
yeah.
That's true. So yeah, essentially that's what me and my brother did. We go to the gym after work, or if we were starting late, we'd go before. But just working outside all day takes a toll on your body, and like we were so hungry all the time, and had to buy our own food and stuff. But I mean, that's where all that growth came from, was because we were able to just eat so much food and drink so much water throughout the day that our bodies were just getting fuller and fuller. So it's like if you're sitting at home or something, it's harder to kind of do that. But unless you can force yourself to, if you can force yourself to eat and drink a lot of water, then it is hard. It's definitely a mind game, and you don't want to puke and stuff. But yeah, that's where I saw my growth, was ego lifting over the summer and just shoving my face, and not with crap food. I'd say it was definitely like not like super healthy, but like just like food to make sure I'm gonna like get stronger and stuff, proteins and stuff. So
What would you say was like the main thing that you would eat? Shove your face with?
I mean, I still do. I have eggs. I have around 7 to 8 eggs every morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the protein, what gram that is, but
6 times whatever.
7. So
It's like 40 to 50 grams of protein.
and that's just eggs. That's not including the yogurt with like some granola that I have, and then like the protein shake too.
Yeah.
I had a lot of shakes over the summer. I'd probably have a shake a day or 2 shakes a day, and that definitely helps. If whey protein doesn't hurt your stomach, then I take Nitrotech. I wish this was a sponsored ad, but I've put so many people on Nitrotech, and
We'll tag them. Nitrotech, sponsor us.
yeah, that'd be freaking lit, dude. That'd be so awesome.
Nitrotech. What's different about Nitrotech? Is that a brand of protein powder?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So it already has creatine in it.
Okay.
One scoop's like 25 to 30 grams,
Do you take creatine too while you're taking Nitrotech?
You can, but you don't want to do too much because it
You
already
don't need
has 5 grams in a scoop.
Okay, so don't really need it.
Yeah, you don't really need it. I
Okay.
mean, if you're making a shake that doesn't have Nitrotech in it, then I wouldn't take creatine. But whey protein affects my stomach, so I haven't been able to take it. So I've just been doing the Fairlife. I mean, Nitrotech's not cheap. It's like $100 for a big old bag.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth the investment if you can. If you have 2 shakes a day, you'll already see improvement. And as long as you're drinking lots of water throughout the day and eating good breakfast and dinner, I mean lunch, it's kind of just there. So I mean you don't have to, but
Yeah.
I'd say lunch and dinner or breakfast and dinner for sure the biggest meals you should have.
I feel like I don't like eating too much at the middle of the day because then it kind of like I feel funky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you feel sick.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. So I'll have like in the summer I'd only have like a sandwich or something. You know, but
So what kind of foods would you like restrict yourself from eating?
none. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna focus on like what I want my physique to look like. You know, it's just sticking with the bulk throughout high school. Because, I mean, first of all, you're going on a mission, so it's like, who you trying to impress, you know?
Yeah.
But obviously, through high school, you don't want to be some fat person, you know, just super big and hefty. And you can maintain that though with cardio or just like even your eating habits, you know. If you want a snack, go get a snack, you know. Just don't like consistently do it every day.
Okay.
You know, a snack every now and then's fine. But as long as it's not like super junk food too. I've noticed like, so I've been on a couple camping trips these past couple weeks, and you know we're just eating like crap, you know. So that's definitely affected like how I feel and like my gains at the gym and stuff. So I mean, if you're eating like crap for days, then you're not gonna work out as good. You're gonna feel like crap. So I just eat whatever you want, honestly. Just make sure it's not like consistently you're eating like crap. Stick to just big, bulkier, healthier. But I don't like have a lot of vegetables or fruits or anything. You know, just protein.
All right.
Because our bodies are growing so much, so it's like just shove your face as much as you can. Put on as much weight as you can. Because I mean, if you stay in States on your mission, you'll probably get bigger. But if you go in foreign or something, I mean, not all the time, but I mean, yeah, you can lose a lot of weight. So,
So how like working out in the gym, how does like your mindset kind of come into play to make you like push as hard?
so I'd say the competition between my dad and my brother, that's definitely had a big role in like I've always wanted to catch up to my brother and my dad. So that's always pushed me. So, but I feel like music definitely plays a part too. What do you guys listen to at the gym? Throw out some artists.
I had couple weeks, kind of still going where I had no headphones, so I've been raw dogging it. But usually it's like, just like stinking David Goggins, you know. Actually, the last couple weeks it's been like Zach Bryan and Morgan Wallen, bro. I just been shuffling them. It's so weird. But like I'll be at the gym and I'm like I don't like any of this music, so I'll just turn on some Zach Bryan. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about you?
I've just got some random album on SoundCloud and
Some edits and stuff.
something like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's doing an edit. That's fine.
Something like that.
Yeah, I did that for a bit. I do that on my way to the gym, especially if I'm going in the morning to really wake me up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rise Priest should sponsor this video because I've been with them for years. But they got like 390 milligrams of caffeine plus an extra like 20 or something. So I usually half scoop them though, but still I still get tingling and stuff. But that pre-workout's the bomb. Doesn't taste bad. Doesn't make me feel sick.
Yeah, not to diss on Bucked Up or anything.
Bucked Up's overrated.
Yeah. So I've just had like the past 2 tubs. The first couple scoops are good, and then for some random reason they just start tasting like undrinkable. I don't even know what's going on with them, but I just cannot. I cannot. Like I can't even get it down.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like goes bad within a couple days. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. You just gotta have that like drive in you to get bigger, to be stronger. And I feel like you either find that or you're born with it.
Mhm.
Because some people, they find it and then they lose interest in it. You know, they're not consistently going anymore. You know. And for some reason, I feel like it's a lot of people that like have a little relationship, like girlfriends or something. I think that's so funny. They let themselves go, but I mean, they still will go to the gym and stuff, but they're not pushing themselves as hard. But I feel like it's always a strive to look your best, feel your best, be your best.
Body's a temple, man.
Yeah, your body's a temple. Strengthen it. You know, and if that's your drive, then strive for it. You know, but yeah, I feel like I've just kind of had that drive, and football's helped. You know, working out with football team and stuff, but say the competition has definitely helped the most for my mindset. And then I don't know. Yeah.
Do you think that, like, to be successful in the gym, do you think you need creatine and pre-workout?
No, no. I think it definitely helps though.
Yeah.
I think you don't need it, but it helps. I think creatine's great for when you're young because you're drinking so much water and it just helps put on so much weight and mass on you and strengthens you and helps with when you're fatigued at the gym so you're not fatigued as fast and helps you recover faster. And I just think it's a great supplement to have out there for us young kids because, you know, we're not going to hop on trend and steroids and stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, I think pre-workouts, I mean, we don't need pre-workout because, you know, we already have so much energy as kids, but I definitely have a caffeine addiction. No, I'm just kidding. I wish I did. But if I don't have pre-workout, I'm not going to fiend for caffeine, you know.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the gym and just got to have that mindset of I got to push myself. Yeah. But pre-workout just helps to kind of wake me up when I go in the morning and stuff, so.
Yeah, we're gonna start riding our bikes in the morning, try and get like an adrenaline rush and almost like crash.
Cops, you know.
Yeah, you guys be careful out there. You guys be careful out there. I mean, on a Grom it's definitely hard.
Being seen, I've already gotten cut off multiple times.
Yeah, you guys have to watch out for drivers.
It's defensive driving for sure. Already, I've only ridden on the road twice.
Yeah.
And one of them was like a back road, empty. Like he could have easily seen me.
And we were riding, so we knew
And he pulled out. Yeah, we were just riding.
He was behind us.
Yeah, we'd been riding on that street, and he's already driven past us, and he decides to pull out in front of us. So I had to go around him.
So how long have you guys had your bikes?
Monday.
And that's already happened once.
Yeah, twice to me.
Twice.
I had a car just like try and go around me. They thought I was just like a bicycle or something. I was like, bro, I'm literally faster than you. Shut up. I'm just kidding. They're probably faster, but I was still just like, did not feel good about that. I was mad. Yeah. I just kept speeding up. I was like, you're not going around me, pal. I don't know.
No, you definitely can't be defensive driving because people out there are crazy these days. They'll pull out a gun on you or just literally run you off the road. They don't care.
Yeah.
So I think you guys should definitely watch out for those stupid drivers.
No punching mirrors.
Dude, if they're really like pissing you off and that.
We're a lot more vulnerable than they are though. Like if we punch their mirror off, like what are we really gonna do then? Like that makes them mad, but then like they can come literally like run us off the road. They can do whatever they want.
You guys can lane split, right? That's legal.
Only if it's a red light. We can cut to the front, but we can't
do it while. Oh, okay.
Not legally.
But it's easier to get around people, I think. But it's a smaller gap.
I think I won't go like in between two cars side by side. But if they're like this, I might like, you know,
Yeah.
split some or what is that? Weave.
Weave.
Not weave a little, but yeah.
No, that's such a fun toy you guys have, and I definitely would keep that. You know, unless you need to sell it and make a better investment, but I wouldn't worry about the power they have or how stock it is right now because you guys just got them.
Yeah.
And you guys are leaving anyways on missions, so if your parents hold them for you or whatnot, but those are some fun toys.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful.
Yes, sir.
Watch out for those crazy. I love crazy drivers.
I like when I'm in the car of a crazy driver. I don't like being on the other end of it.
No, yeah, I love like when someone like flips me off or something
Yeah.
because of something they did.
Yeah.
You know, because I'll make faces at them and just like "Wah," like go cry.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's their fault.
Yeah.
Or it's like even a good deed, like I got over, so then they could like get in the lane or something, and they still get mad because they want to get over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's crazy people out there in today's world, and you guys just gotta watch out for them. But what are you guys like struggling with right now? Whether it's school,
What are we wedding?
struggling with.
I just feel that well for me it's like a lot of my classes are just kind of like feel like busy work. Like none of it's I have a poetry class and I have online weight training, and so it kind of feels like dumb to do almost. So like I just don't do it usually, and then I like wait until
Procrastinate.
it's like I wait till it's like oh shoot I have to do this. Which
Yeah.
That's
I know
basically
senior year is definitely like the type of it's like
just like a waiting game.
yeah, and then mission's even worse because you just want to leave right away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Throughout, I'd make a list of things you want to do before you leave,
Yeah.
and try to strive to get that list filled out.
Yeah.
I'd strive to
While I don't have any like
restrictions.
bills or anything, don't got any restrictions.
I'd strive to meet as many people as you can, whether it's dudes or girls. Go on as many dates as you can. Got to fill that canteen.
Mm-hmm.
But strive to make as much money as you can before you leave.
Probably stop blowing it. Worth it though.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yeah, my mindset on that was like, I'm probably never gonna be like make a dumb purchase like this again.
Yeah.
It's like right now, while I'm like I don't have any financial stuff until I'm like well, like when I get back from my mission, I'm probably gonna have like a couple of years where I try to be smart with my money until I get big money, and then I can make some decisions. But
Yeah. No, you can wait on those decisions when you get back, but I don't know, just have a strive to do some stuff before you leave and try new things. Just make sure you keep it in your pants and don't buy drugs. So
I got a question for you.
yeah.
So, I was talking to a friend today, and I just seen that he'd been liking some interesting stuff on Instagram. So I was like, hey, bro, how you doing? Are you okay? Because I haven't seen him in a long time. And I guess basically it was just, his parents are kind of forcing him to start college, right? And he's really just doing it 'cause his parents are doing it, or his parents want him to do it. And he's just kind of hoping that he'll like get some sort of fulfillment from his degree or whatever. But when he left, he kind of left all his friends behind, and he's like super shy. But yeah, right now he's got no friends. He's basically got like nothing going for him, and he just is not like content with life. So like, what do you think if you're in that situation? Kind of how would you try and figure things out?
Talk to your parents about it.
Mm-hmm.
If they're gonna force you to go to school, I feel like I don't think I'd I mean, I'd probably recommend it. I'd be like, if you have something in mind that you want to do, go and try it out. Go do it. If you don't, then that's all right. But you have, I mean, I see where, like, if he's not doing anything, I can see where, like, his parents are coming from, you know, like, I want you to get out of the house and stuff. And
Yeah.
I want you to do this and do that. But I feel like you can't force your kid to go to school like that, especially when they're so young and they don't know what they want to do yet. So, I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't have to worry about much. Just realize that he's young and he has a lot of time on his hands to figure what he out figure out what he wants to do with his life and kind of strive and find values in his life that he wants to keep and stuff. So I don't know. I say talk to your parents about it, and then just if they're not gonna help you, then do it yourself. You know, I have a buddy whose dad doesn't help him with anything, and his mom passed away, and he's striving to. He's in school right now, doing business and stuff. So, and he's striving to actually make it up in life because his family's always been, you know, on down low and stuff. So, but he has this drive in him to be better as a person and then be better as a son and just like better in every aspect of his life, you know. So, I mean, if you're sick and tired of what your parents are telling you what to do, then go move out and just, you know, be that broke college student, that broke kid, and then find a job and or even make connections. That's what I'm saying is like meet new people, make connections with other people, so then that gives you more opportunities because in today's world, I feel like if you have connections out there, you're going to get more opportunities. So I wouldn't struggle too much about, I mean, obviously parents can play such a big part because they're your family and stuff, but I hope he makes it out. And also reaching out to him is really good too. I feel like a lot of people, they don't realize how many kids are struggling out there, and because no one knows like what they're going through in life, you know, they just see them every day at school or something. It's not their actual daily life at home, their home life, and a lot of kids struggle these days with social media, school, work, friends, family, girlfriends, boyfriends. So it's just really hard for a lot of people right now, but they just need to honestly realize like, hey, I'm gonna be fine, you know, like I'll get through it, you know. I'm not the only one out there. A lot of people think they're alone, but they're not. They're not alone. There's so many people. I mean, I've been friends with people for over 6 years, and I'm learning new stuff about them still to this day that I had no idea. So he's not alone. No one's alone out there. You're not the only one struggling.
Yeah, one thing kind of I'm like striving to do is like kind of in my opinion, there's like a lot of weird people out there, and there's some people that sometimes they're like mean to you and you want to be mean back, um, but like you really don't know what other people are going through. So I just wanted to kind of like spread positivity, and if you have something mean to say about someone, then maybe just don't say it. But like one thing I've wanted to do is at school just kind of start complimenting someone because it can really take someone's. Sometimes it can take someone's whole like week or even more from like absolutely terrible to kind of up, and they're like, oh well, this kid likes my shoes or whatever. So even if it's like the most basic compliment, sometimes when I get them,
Yeah.
it like makes my whole day.
Yeah, no, I freaking love that. I love the positivity spread that like some young kids do, and I love that you want to do that because it really does. You'll probably save a kid's life just doing that. Just a simple, hey, I like your shoes. Hey, I like your pants or something. You know, and you don't even have to like them. You know, you just it's the matter that you're giving them this compliment that no one's that's just out of the blue, even if you've never met them before, if you've never seen them, and it just puts a smile on their face, and they realize like, oh, maybe my fit today isn't that ugly, or maybe, you know, I'll talk better about myself. And so I love that. I love that kids and that you are trying to do that out there because it's a crap world we live in today. You know, there's a lot of people that judge and stuff. So, and I'm not gonna say I was the best kid and or the nicest kid throughout high school and stuff, but I'd always, I'd for sure tell you guys to strive because I wish I would have done that more. I wish I would have complimented kids, been nicer, but yeah, that's awesome though. It's good.
Anything you want to add?
No, I think that's good.
Yeah. It's kind of going along off of that. I feel like a lot of people nowadays like base like their confidence or their worth off of like what other people say and think, and like sometimes, or people are always like, "Oh, I want a girlfriend because if I have a girlfriend, then I like matter." Or people that do get girlfriends, like if she breaks up with them, they have no reason to live. Um, I guess is like what I don't know, but like
I love this topic.
Um, how would you say, like, I don't know if you have any personal experiences, but how would you kind of go from kind of basing your confidence on what other people think to building your own thing and knowing that, like, no matter what other people think, it doesn't really matter what they think?
Yeah. So I'd say that only care what your family thinks. Okay. Obviously, your family's gonna always support there and be there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not, then hopefully your friends are. But um, shoot, everyone's gonna make it out, and I think in the end everything's gonna work out. But just don't. It doesn't matter what people, especially strangers, doesn't matter what strangers think about you. And obviously, people who care about the attention and who don't, it it's different for everyone. But just be yourself. Don't put on an act. Just be yourself. Yeah, that's and people like to put on acts these days to fit in. You don't have to do that. Don't force yourself to put on an act and be open too. I hate that people like to hide stuff because it hurts them more and more every single day. Open up and tell your family. Open up and tell your friends. Open up and tell a random stranger. So just be yourself. Open up. Don't hide anything. There's people out there that care about you and love you, and they want you here and stuff. So yeah, I hate that people have this mindset of no one loves me and stuff. And obviously, it's mental and it's depression and stuff. And I know it's a real thing. Um, I haven't had any personal experiences of depression and stuff. I mean, there was a time when I was taking this medicine to help with like acne and stuff, and it definitely took a toll on my body. Joints were aching, um, super dry skin, and then it played a mental game within a couple months of me taking it. And the doctor told me that, but it was actually like I didn't know who I was at that time. And the gym helped a lot from the time I could go to the gym and stuff, or even music or hanging out with like everyone wants to get invited and stuff. But and I hate like inviting myself, I'd say, but if your friends are doing something you don't get invited, that's all right. Maybe just throw out a conversation, be like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And then if they don't invite you, then they're not a real one. So stick to real friends and stuff too. That always helps because they'll always support you and they'll always be there for you. But yeah, that's what I got on that point because I hate how people like to hide stuff and not be themselves. And I love it when people like really show their true colors because sometimes they're actually like super funny and like they're just super awesome people and super humble people too. So it's just like don't throw on an act for others, be yourself. But I definitely think mental health is super huge in today's world with the kids and even with adults because there's just such crazy people out there that they don't know what they're doing or saying, that can actually affect someone, you know. I'd say there's a lot of sensitive people out there too in today's world for some reason, and they take everything a little too seriously. And obviously, it could be serious in some points, but it's like some of the things they do and the way they act, especially around certain family members or strangers, is like you need to calm down. You need to like we can discuss this somewhere else, but don't like yell in front of these people or something. Just it's like all this political crap that's going on right now with the election and stuff. I think it's so funny. I just laugh. I can't help but laugh because it's so embarrassing, first of all, and then it's like look in a mirror and do that. Do you really think you're like that? Do you really think you're all that and stuff? So it's like, I don't know. I just think it's funny. I think people need to, I don't know, they need to do their own research on certain things and, just maybe even pray about it. Just pray about it. you know? You're not going to get your answer right away, but, I don't know. Our world today is in shambles, but hopefully it all will work out in the end, or even when the second coming happens. So, I don't know when that's going to happen, but I don't know. Just do your own research. Don't be judgmental on people. There's always that saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Or put yourself in their shoes. You know, but go out there, be yourself. Strive to help people. So, and I think that goes for everyone. I think everyone should go and help people and do a service. Be friendly, be kind. You know, so and that'll help so many people in today's world because there's just so much hate. There's so much hate in today's world. So I think it's awesome that you want to do that and people strive to do that. But what are your guys' thoughts on this coming year, senior year? You guys are getting ready to graduate. You're going on a mission.
Yeah, that's basically my only thought. It's just
Are you worried about it at all, or?
honestly, it's kind of weird. My dad was telling me like as soon as he clicks the button for submitting papers, my dad's our bishop, so he's like as soon as I click this button, he said like the adversary's gonna attack you and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he was like everyone in our ward that like I put on a mission, all of them have come back to me like a month later and been like, I don't know if I can do this, or like I'm not worthy of doing this, or like, well, what about this? And so like so far there's definitely some like things, but I feel like I've always been like pretty solid, and just like, and honestly it's like a lot of it is like not thinking. Like I just don't think about anything,
Yeah.
which is bad.
it's gonna get harder. Your dad's already told you that, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been so real till about now, you know. So just and it's hard to stay locked in, you know, to be that better person, because you're gonna have times where you're like have self doubt or like just all these other things happening in your life, but you always have to remember that you're gonna be with this person one day again, you know, and you're gonna join him again, and you're doing it for him and others, and so others can be with him.
Yeah.
But just strive to be a better person, but that's awesome. I'm excited to see where you go.
I don't know. I'm honestly like, my mom's like, where do you think you'll go? I have no idea.
Do you care?
Mm-mm. I marked like I'll go wherever, learn whatever language.
It's good. I had that too. I said a lot of people do care where they go, and obviously it's like you want to go a cool place, right? But it's where the Lord wants you to go.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it the whole time when I turned in my papers, and the thought of going on a mission and stuff. I've always looked at it as I'll go where the Lord wants me to go. You know?
Yeah.
So I definitely think that primary song has helped. But just know you're getting sent there for a reason and a purpose, because he wants you out there, and the people out there need you out there. So that's good. I have that look on it the whole time. I don't care where I go, wherever the Lord wants me to go. And he'll send you there. But what about you, Jacob? When you plan on turning your papers in and stuff?
I was originally thinking I'd probably go like as soon as high school gets out, so I'll probably still do that, because I don't know why I would wait. I don't really have much I need to do, because all I'm really planning on doing right now is, it's crazy how fast like the years have gone by, and like there's been stuff I've wanted to do, so I'm just trying to like kind of like lock in this year, you know, and try and do all these things. Maybe try and get some more money in different ways than Ace. Try and like that's kind of why we kind of got bikes, is I'm just wanting to try out some new experiences before I go on my mission. Because I don't know why you should wait till you're an adult to start trying to figure out. Because now I've got ideas of where I want to go and what I could do in life. But I'm just trying to kind of get going and get my hands dirty in certain ways to get me started.
Yeah, love that. It's good. You should strive to kind of focus on what you want to do with life and stuff. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're striving for that, and you have that drive to look forward to those things. But just keep in mind when you get back that from the that mission president's gonna tell you to get married right away. I wouldn't recommend that. You know, I've seen people who got married really fast and their lives aren't so good. You know, there's so many women out there that you can meet, make new friends, break relationships, you know. But there's just so many people out there that you'll end up finding the one. Just give it time. But what else? You guys got any other questions? So I'll be gone for 2 years, so.
We can always come up with more if you want.
Do a podcast. I'll do a Zoom call podcast.
Okay. On your P days, we'll do Zoom.
Yeah. I'd have to go to an internet cafe there.
Yeah.
Or the church. I don't know. I don't know if the church is internet there.
Yeah. How would you send your emails?
I'd have to go to the internet cafe.
Internet cafe.
Yeah. But I don't know how many there are out there and stuff, so I don't know. I've definitely blessed because I'm going with one of my best friends from high school. So, and I've noticed that in these past couple all these people opening their mission calls. You know, I've had friends getting the exact same mission call just like I did. And then I have friends they're going to the same mission their families have gone to. And I love that connection, so I think it definitely helps missionaries kind of like be like, oh, I can do this, you know.
Yeah, I've seen like in my home ward, there was a young man's kid who on his farewell talk, he was saying how he didn't really want to go on a mission, like he was kind of nervous and didn't want to leave all his friends behind. And a ton of his like football friends, they all got called to the exact same mission, which I think is crazy that kind of like the Lord's bringing all these people with like their friends.
Yeah. No, honestly, I had no strive to go on a mission. Probably, I was back and forth on a mission my sophomore year, and then my junior year, halfway through my junior year, that's when I like actually made the decision, like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Um, Junior year was definitely like hard year for me. A lot of stuff happened that I wasn't proud about, or that just like I thought I was crazy, and I was crazy. I look back at it today, and I was insane, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't. And then after I made that decision, I felt like like all this weight on my shoulders came off, and it's definitely helped me with my mental game and stuff. So I've loved every second of building up to the mission, though, and even reading the Book of Mormon again and stuff, and it's just you learn so much after you graduate. But enjoy high school though. High school is fun. I don't say I'd go back, but I was just ready to like move on with life and stuff and ready to go. But a lot of people like to be in their high school days. But I just my personal experience has been wanting to move on with life and been excited to start with life. So but it's crazy, man. Time flies. I remember walking the seminary one day and I was just like to my buddy next to me, I was like, dude, 4 years will be graduated. Like that's a long time. And now I'm leaving for 2 years, leaving everything behind. Everything I've known and everything I've done for my whole life, I'm leaving for 2 years to go teach random people and just go into this strange foreign country that not even many people know about. So it's crazy. It is crazy, but keep up the double dates.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe take some singles too, if you really like this girl, to get them know them better and stuff.
I'll try.
And take the one on a single.
Maybe.
Shoot the text, man.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that with a bunch of. Doesn't have to be girls from your school, obviously. Just be random girls you meet down here on spring break or something. So, but
Do you want to close off with do you have a favorite like quote or something? That's kind of what we've been doing recently, is a
oh really?
inspirational quote at the end.
Shoot. Well, for you guys, there's a book called Chasing Excellence. I recommend you guys should read that. Gosh, that book's so good. It's probably the only book I actually ever like fully read throughout high school.
Yeah.
But that's a book I would definitely read. And there is so many good things out in that book that I've like took into my life and it's helped. And like even the chapter names and stuff were just like insane. So I'd read that book and it's gonna help you. I don't have anything off the top of my head, but I mean just what we've been talking about. You miss 100 shots you don't take. Always strive to help people out. Be a better person. Always strive to be that better person. Enjoy life. Enjoy this high school life while it lasts. Because you'll never get this experience again. So just have fun. make the most of it because you'll never be the same age again. Every day you're getting older, so experience as many things as you can, but stay clean, morally clean. But that's all I got.
Sweet. Thank you. Anything? All right. This is Wisdom with Wardle. We'll see you next time.